evening. I am going to talk about finance because I'm the treasurer, but we have a very active finance committee. They were helping out counting ballots tonight. I did want to mention one thing about the new CC&Rs, and that is the old architectural control, ACC is now ARC, for Architectural Review Committee. We thought that was more explanatory. Less controlling, yeah. Okay, so what we've done here in this last year is we've just continued to monitor the operating expenses, which it's worked for us. There's no dues increase. Looks like we're going to be in the black. We'll have an audit coming up here. Hopefully we don't have anything hidden in there because it looks pretty good. What we do is we're very determined to look at our cost. We're going to look to replace versus, to repair versus replace. That's one of the ways that we try to save money, and Rich is really good at that. We've saved a lot of capital improvement budget this year, 72% funded, and we're able to spend quite a bit to improve the community at the same time. We've got a proposed 09 budget out there, which the Finance Committee submitted, and that was accepted by the board. And just a short reminder, 2010 dues assessments will be annual. They will be payable in January 1, 2010. That's it.
Dues assessment starting in 2010 will be January 1st. When will it be considered delinquent?
15 days later.
I've communicated by writing twice. I think to have the whole year assessed 7 days after Christmas is boneheaded. I don't know anybody who has got a lot of money at the end of the holiday season. I'm on a fixed income. I know I don't. Could we please extend either the delinquency date sometime in February, or make this whole thing a July 1st thing rather than January 1st?
Well, I mean, part of this is the reason of going out to 2010 is to give sufficient notice, to let people aware so you can make plans for this. January, we kind of need we need to start the year in. If we do it in July, that means we'd be collecting 3 payments in a year to get onto it. Didn't we figure that out?
Well, sure. I can't remember this exactly, but the reality is this. There's 2 pieces. The first one is, when we had biannual collections, it caused double the collection cost for the homeowner association, because now you're sending mailers out, and then you're having to collect twice instead of once. So the management costs are double. The delinquent potential was increased, because now you're asking people to pay 2 bills instead of 1. We gave the sub-associations, which that's my assumption is your sub-association. If not, then you're maybe not. But is that we wanted to make sure that people had 2 years to be prepared for the annual collection. We have 2 years notice.
I certainly appreciate the 2 years notice, but I still think 7 days after Christmas is a crazy time to be collecting that kind of money.
I believe we send the billing out in the beginning of December or middle of November. I'm sorry?
First week in December.
First week in December.
When the notice goes out, I think there's the time of the year, the fact that it goes out the first of the also the fact that it's January 1st.
It's income and expenses. We have, but thank you. The next piece we'd like to talk to is the social committee, and Darcy Bidman will speak to that.
Hi, folks. I represent the social committee. Joyce, why are you laughing at me? Wow. I am the social committee at this point. Now let's get down to brass tacks. We have Joyce and I are co-chairs. Joyce is staying on the board, and now I'm going on. And so I'm it. it's really hard to get things done. We've had to, last year we were so busy doing double duty, and we don't have enough volunteers to be on the committee that we had to get rid of some of our events. So the fun run walk went away, the golf tournament went away, Halloween decorating contest went away. The big ones are still there, but again, we just don't have the help. And one of the things that makes Lakeland great are our events. It just brings everybody together as a community. And so we really, really need help. Joyce and I have been co-chairs for, I think, close to, we don't know exactly, but it's 5 to 6 years. And we're getting tired. We can't do it all. So when Chris says that there's 12 people, he's not kidding. And we really need some help. So if you guys have friends in the community that are interested in joining social, please give me a call, email me. My information was on the website. I did pay for that. But easy access so that you guys can get a hold of us. The next event that we have coming up is the Easter egg hunt, and that is probably our largest event. And for all of you who have small children or even teenagers, we do 2 different events. The teen hunt is at nighttime on Friday night, and it is a blast. It is pitch black dark. There is a swarm of kids, and they all have flashlights in a bag, and we hide everything in the woods. And it is like a swarm of locusts that descends upon the park and just wipes it clean. It's a ton of fun. And then the next day is the kids, the little kids. And I swear, when you're out there with the bullhorn, it looks like there's 1,000 people out there. It is amazing. So we get lots of participation, just not a lot of help. We'd like to put on the golf tournament this year, and we'd like to reinstate the fun run because we did get quite a few calls that it wasn't taking place. I think that's it for me. So if anybody has any questions regarding the social committee, feel free to contact me afterwards or come up to me in the hall. Thanks, you guys.
Next, I'd like to introduce Steve Heaney for talk about security.
As part of our efforts to help with the budget concerns in the last couple of years and not wanting to raise dues, the security budget has actually been cut about 10% the last 2 years. The good news is, for OH statistics, we've actually reduced the